Welcome to the vCommerce tutorial. vCommerce is one of our add-ons that empowers users to seamlessly integrate in-tour purchasing capabilities into their virtual stores. This solution allows users to showcase their products within an immersive, three-dimensional environment that surpasses the limitations of a conventional, flat e-commerce site. Unlike static e-commerce sites, vCommerce allows users to create visually appealing virtual showrooms, fostering interactivity and enhancing customer engagement. Customers can examine products from various angles, simulate in-store experiences, and receive detailed information, resulting in increased sales and customer satisfaction. Ultimately, vCommerce bridges the gap between e-commerce convenience and immersive, real-world shopping, making it a powerful tool for businesses seeking to differentiate their online presence. To activate vCommerce, navigate to the Treatise platform. You'll see it in the list of add-ons over here. Once you click on it, you'll be prompted to subscribe. You can choose any tour that you would like. Once you see this blue card highlighted, you'll know that the vCommerce add-on has been successfully activated. Like all Treatise tours, you'll have certain settings that you can play around with in the Manage section. However, there's also a special vCommerce section. Here, you'll be able to manage the orders, as well as some other settings specific to this kind of tour. In the order section, you can filter the products by their ship status, so have they been shipped or not. You can also filter them by their paid status. Have they been paid? Have they been paid by PayPal, by credit card, etc.? When you get to these settings, you get a bunch more that you can also edit for the tour. When it comes to the shop profile, you can edit the shop's name, the email, determine the currency, set the domain, create a description, and all these other good settings. Payment system integration. This is where you choose the payment system for your vCommerce tour. In Treatise, we've got two payment options, PayPal and Stripe. Stripe is our default payment method, and all you'll need to do is fill in the following details to get it set up. You can find these details in your Stripe account and then insert them in the vCommerce settings. You need to navigate to the client's page to enable PayPal as a payment method in your vCommerce tour. So you'll go to the client that you associate this tour with. You'll go to the Edit section under Client Info, find the Analytics drop-down menu, and then insert the PayPal client ID. Once this is complete, you'll notice that you can have it as a payment gateway in the vCommerce tour. Some other settings to pay attention to are the location. So if your store has a physical location, then this is where you would insert it. It's important if you want to enable self-pickup for your vCommerce tour. You can also give your store a label, which is basically just internal. A phone number, you can select the country, street house number, postal code. To begin adding products to your vCommerce store, head to the workspace. Once there, scroll down and click on the vCommerce add-on. You'll notice a few things here. The first is that you can either import products in the form of a CSV file, or you can add products manually. You'll also be able to edit the highlight reel here. The first thing that you can decide is if you want it to automatically open as soon as the user enters the tour, and what type of highlight reel you'd like to appear. We've got a few options. Quick Cart, which gives you a quick view of your cart at the bottom. Favorites, items near me, as well as just the standard reel for navigation. Once you've added your products, you'll see them listed over here. To add a product, just hit this button and then fill in the following settings. The first thing you've got to do is make it active. If you don't, it won't appear on the vCommerce tour. You can then define the type of product. In my case, I'll just be adding glasses. You can either select or you can type your own, for example, shoes. And then next time you go to the drop down, you'll see it over here. Vendor, you can also just type the vendor that you'd like. Let's say Treatise. Product name. And then you can also put a link to your product, especially useful if you've got an e-commerce site. You can define the price. You can compare the price if you're having a sale. And then you can also insert the VAT for this product. You can track the quantity. So if you've only got 5 in store or 5 available, then this is useful, and you can say how many. When you enable this, it'll stop appearing, this product, in the VCommerce store once the quantity has been reached. And you can also add to SEO if you'd like. Here you can put a description for your product. So we can say something like Elevate. And you can make it as long as you'd like. You can play around with the formatting and the style of this description. Then you can upload media. And you can upload more than one image. So if you want a gallery, you can do this. You can also upload documents that might be relevant to the product, and you can do specifications. You can either do them here, so you give a label like color and yellow, or you can do them after you've added the product, which I'll show you now. So once you've added the product, you'll see it over here. When you click on it, you'll notice a few different settings than the first time. The major difference is that we've got some specifications preloaded. So if we want to define the size or the color, material, and other such variants. So let's just do one and say more yellow. Right. If there are specifications that you want to add that aren't here, that's when you do it in the first step of adding the product, or at the bottom over here. You can also link your product to an object. So there are 2 types of objects that you can link products to in the VCommerce tour, and those are polygons and tags. First, we've got to add a polygon into the space. So I'm just going to add it over this section here. So I'm adding it here because I want that when the user clicks on this section, the product will automatically pop up. I'll name this polygon something like yellow glasses polygon. And I'll then make it see-through so that it's not visible in the tour. Once I've added the polygon, I can go back to my products, click on the specific product, and then click Link Product to Object. You can either do it from list or screen view. So if it's from list, you'll just have a list of all the different assets, and from screen view, you can kind of walk around and just click which polygons or tags you'd like to associate the product to. So it looks something like this. And now it's been linked to the polygon. Now when we go into the VCommerce tour, we should be able to see the product pop up when we click on that same polygon. Here we've got the cart that automatically opened up because I set it to open upon entry. And now when I click here, see the product that I uploaded up here, and I can scroll through the gallery. Here's the label of the product as well as the description. You can also see the compare prices over here, as well as the discounting percentage. You can favorite it, and you can also determine the quantity as well as add to cart, and then proceed to the payment. Once you've added it to your cart, you'll see it in the highlight reel over here. You'll also see it in your favorites. Another feature to draw your attention to is the store. This gives you a general or quick overview of the entire store. I only added one product, so there's only one product here, but if we added multiple, this is an easy way for the user to kind of just scroll through without having to navigate through the virtual tour. You can see that you can filter it just like you would on a normal e-commerce site according to the price, as well as discounts, brands, and product types. So there you have it. With VCommerce, you're all set to spruce up your virtual tours and create outstanding online shopping experiences. Thanks for tuning in, and we can't wait to see the virtual stores you set up.